Alrighty, we're back to finish up. I'm not gonna restart the recording. I'm leaving that. Whoops. Alright, well, we're back and I'm gonna be finishing this guy's, and I guess there's another mirror somewhere. And then probably end the game. Alrighty. A bit different from the other mirrors. Strange place too, reaching a critical moment perhaps. You walk to this place by yourself, boy, you're strong, I mean it deeply. But strength isn't the same as never fatiguing. No, save it for later. No, save it for later. First, look at this mirror. Yeah, another one like this. She just looks just like you when you were a kid, but at the same time, too cute for that. Quote from the other one. It's fine, you're a good guy. I'm sure somebody like you is just the guy to help my glum daughter. Yep, these are all just... Okay, now let's go. The west building, right? Yep. Smoke's already up to this floor. It's no good, the stairs are too hot to approach. Cruel fate will end like this without anything resolved with my family. I'm sorry, Chica Michila. So I'll never get to meet Michila. I'm sure she'll grow to be far prettier than Sis. I really wanted to have that chance. It's really not anything lewd, I just see such beauty there. Well, not as bad as I was expecting. I've remembered it all, how I died, my wish, and all the rest. I see now admirable tenacity, if I do say so myself. I'm a bit tired, feels like more information overload than the previous mirrors were. Once I've got it sorted out, I'll talk about things to do with you and what I know. I'm sure that's simply my duty. Are you planning to go on ahead? If you are, I'll accompany you. A good uncle should protect girls, you know. Nope. I know nothing's gonna happen, but just in case something does happen, like I walk under the chandelier like an idiot, I might as well save there. Alright, well that wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. That was like a lot better. Alright, let's bring him out here. Alright, so next up, realm of greenery, yep. Alright. So I gotta go to a dark room where what? Return to the dark room in the realm of greenery where you first got the lantern. Did I get that here? I guess I did, yeah. Is this the... yep, there's a teddy bear. I guess it is this one. It's a black teddy bear. It's different. Alrighty. Stronger lantern light. Is it set to strong? It looks like it, just in case. Alright. The fireplace. Yes, it's there it is. Surprised by the thickness of the frame. Night portrait. What was that picture? It's a chest. Did I take the whole chest? I didn't even know there was a chest. A gallant knight holding a sword. It'll look great on a wall. Marvelous suit of armor. Metal fixtures to display something on. The sword. I don't know who that is. Well, there. The mirror shows someone's reflection, and certainly not her. Yet she felt she could see in. All right. All that talk about taking a trip together, so this was your goal. Trips are necessary for resting your body and mind, you know? The kids seem to have fun today, and they're snoozing away now. Good thing for you, isn't it? So, Tamaki, won't you consider it? Drop it, please. Utsulo is my child. But Seichi's told me how you've been seeing the shadow of your father in Utsulo lately. Seichi, you told him that? Sorry, but you looked so frayed lately. He knows the situation, so I just thought I should talk to him about it. Tamaki, the biggest load on your mind, it's art, isn't it? Utsulo is 8 now. From now on, she's going to be drawing more at school. How about leaving Utsulo with your mother until she's old enough to take this calmly? It'll be fine. If her mother, can't protect her, then who will? Suppose you're right, Tamaki, but it feels like you'll collapse at this rate. What'll happen to Ayato, then? Nobody's perfect. You don't need to carry everything alone, especially considering your burdens are much heavier than most. But still want to hold out. I don't want to break up this family of 4. Tamaki, Shinji, Tika, I'll support Tamaki as much as I can. Just let me try it just a little longer. If the 2 of you insist, then I won't stop you. Just keep in mind, Tamaki, you've already put in plenty of toil, okay? So at least stop before it does you in. Right? Though it was unclear, Michiko looked into the mirror. She could tell it was not her mirror, and yet... That has no effect on the ending, by the way. That's just... I guess I'll just call it fluff. It's just fluff to pad out more story. And nothing's killing me. That's nice. Well, let's see if we can end the game. I thought I was going to take longer. Alright, guys. Just saved, but I'll save again. It was tiring getting it all back at once. Oh, if you're going into that room, I'm coming too. I'm curious about it, and it's surely safer. Let me get my memories sorted out. I haven't quite digested them myself. Oh, but if you're going in that room, just tell me. You're free to get my help whenever. Alright. Save again. Now she's broken all the mirrors. Perhaps Michiko can open a door. Hey, Ayato. Why are you here? Because this soul is necessary for granting your wish. Oh, that was a nice effect. I want to see that again. Hello, me. So you successfully broke all the mirrors. Your wish will soon come true and this world's purpose will be concluded. What do you mean? This mirror world revolves around you, Michiko. You hold dominion over it. Once the deceased girl wished at Mirror Lake. I wished my life had never even existed. It was a very strong wish, and to fulfill it, this mirror world was created. It was made solely to realize her wish. The other souls were just extras drawn to it. She should have granted her wish in this world she made, but she wasn't able to fulfill it, because she broke her before she could. Just as she created this world, she lost everything, including her memories and her wish. So not knowing her purpose, or who she was, she wandered this world and fell apart. That's in the past now, a concluded tale. Unable to achieve its goal, this world went on existing, sucking in souls who died near the lake with strong wishes. Several years later, a girl threw herself into the lake. Amazingly, she had the same wish as the world's creator. So that this world could complete its duty, it chose a new soul to control it. So since you carried the same wish, you became new ruler, usurping the originator. Originator, that's a cool word. The wish the world sought to grant stayed the same, only the person in the center of it was replaced. I was made the ruler of this world. Well, you're not a very good ruler if you can't control anything at all. The extra riffraff who feel jealousy towards you still see the broken originator as the rightful ruler. Maybe, broken though she may be, she's personally gotten in your way at times. Even so, you successfully broke all the mirrors without even wasting weeks or months being lost. You shattered and erased all memories of you in the form of mirrors containing your past. Having recorded all your actions, I can attest to that. But it's not over just yet. This boy's soul is absolutely necessary for total erasure of your life. Perhaps he's simply too significant to you. Without eradicating his soul, your life can't be nullified. So it's none other than you who unconsciously bound his soul to this world, such that you could kill him by your own hand. You aren't telling me I have to kill Ayato. Once the problem, you may feel guilty for a second, but right after that, you'll have never existed. Sheila, you're still suffering, huh? If you kill me, you'll be free from your pain. Right after my death, your conflict will end. It's your world. You can make the choice. There's no choice to make. I threw myself in to put an end to it all. Yet I wound up in this world learning all these unnecessary things, led astray. I'm just tired enough of this. I've worked hard enough, so just grant my wishes already. The knife in Michilo's hand pierced Ayato. Michilo lost consciousness. It's no time to feel satisfaction nor regret from what she'd done. Michilo Usui eternally vanished from existence. Not just silence, not just stillness, but void. There, Michilo Usui was peaceful, free from everything, eternally sleeping in the cradle of nothingness. And her dream was surely a hollow white. Well, that's not the ending I was trying to get. In fact, that's pretty far from it. Alright. Yep. That was the wrong choice I made at the end there. Oops. I thought it would lead to the same thing, but with different results. I don't know why. Alright. Well, let's go through that again. I already talked to them, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Wait a minute. Hold on. That's weird. Didn't I talk to them? I showed them both their mirrors. And then I talked to them. And then go into the final door. Am I supposed to talk to them before? Well, I'm already here, so let's get that other ending. If it even is another ending. Alright, do I have to talk to them again? Like get back in the lobby? That's okay. That's really all I can see. Yeah, alright. Yep, alright. There we go. So it was the same thing. Yeah. Alright, well, let's go talk to them again, because I guess I'm supposed to get a different option there, but I didn't. Yep, okay, come on. Alright, well, I guess the ending was the same, so let's go talk to them again. Or did I Yeah, we're ready to go. Yeah, we're ready to go, guys. Yeah, alright. Come on. They just say the same thing. I showed them their final mirrors. And then I visited them both afterwards. I broke all my mirrors, I know that. And they still don't come. That's weird. Did I do something wrong? That's what I'm thinking. because I feel like I did everything wrong. I already saw all of their mirrors. I saw all 3 of them. And then I did not talk to them until after. I'm rereading the thing pretty much over and over again. Make sure you do not see either Tamaki or Rinzo until you show both characters their final mirror. I'm pretty sure I've done that. Yeah, and still get the same 2 options. Yeah, same thing. Nope, same thing. Alright, well. Let's get back to the lobby. Not sure what the problem is. Alright, yeah, I'm trying to tell you. I don't think I can open the door and then just not go into it. I think once I open it, it just automatically... Alright, well, let's see the readme. Well, that readme didn't help too much. Alright, well. Doesn't do anything this time. Okay, can I open it? No, it just automatically... Okay, well, I'm just resetting the game. Hold on. Okay, well, I'm gonna try something else. I remember where his mirror is, so I'm gonna go... He's still with me, so I guess I'm gonna take him to see his... I already showed him all the mirrors, though. I don't know what going in this door at the end here will do, because I never went in any of them. Is that Grandpa? You're Rinzo. Once there was a painter, he was known as the mad genius Rinzo Usui. Rinzo's art was highly esteemed and sold for high prices. He had statues and wealth. Grandpa, what are you talking about, and why are you here? Wait, look closely. I don't think you can hear us. Soon Rinzo married a woman. They had a son named Shinji. Rinzo preached the beauty of art to his wife and child. They showed no interest in it. Rinzo's wife did not see his art, only the prices attached. Shinji, too, was taught her practicality. So it was only natural that Rinzo formed a relationship with a servant showing true interest in art. When Shinji was 8, Rinzo and the servant had an illegitimate child. Her name was Tamaki. Rinzo kept Tamaki hidden from his wife and Shinji, managing 2 families. But between Shinji, who cared not at all for art, and Tamaki, who adored it like her mother, Rinzo's affection went towards Tamaki. They came to an end shortly after Shinji went to college, when Tamaki's existence came to light. Did that say existence? Okay. Rinzo offered his wife consolation as asked and divorced her. Shinji, already grown, kept the name Usui, a wise choice. He knew how to make a living. Some time passed after that, when Tamaki, who Rinzo adored as a daughter and student, turned 18. Rinzo made the biggest mistake of his life. He adored his daughter Tamaki, so he had a child with her. Tamaki and her mother left Rinzo and refused even money. Tamaki seemingly birthed and raised the child, but who knows the details? Rinzo was unable to hear of it. Near 20 years have passed since that incident, and Rinzo died of illness. Nothing unusual, age comes for all. Shinji was the eldest son of the Usui family, said to inherit his fortune. But thinking of it as a final atonement, Rinzo passed on, leaving a will to give it all to Tamaki. Inheritance. So the boss was disputing with Tamaki over it. That man's soul is now bound here, and like the other souls, the world is forcing him to be here. Only the creator of this world knows why, but it seems some dead fellow has business with me. But very well, to face my sin eternally is an appropriate afterlife for me. That's all. Sorry for the long story. Visitors are rare. I can't see or hear you, but I know you're there. Be well, dead one in soul. Let's go. There's nothing more here. Oh, we're just gonna leave? It didn't tell me to do that. It just said to look at their last mirror and then go into the door. I thought it told me not to go in. Shall we return to the usual place, especially after Rinzo's story? I need to talk to you. What? There's a similar place beyond a mirror with Yuzu's memories. I see, then you should check there first. We can talk later. Okay, so, what I have to do... Interesting. So what I have to do is I have to go look at each of their mirrors, then come back, and then go into the last door, and then go into the other one's last door, and then I can talk to them, and then I can go in. Okay. I understand. I don't know where to go for her mirror. I forgot. Hold on. I forgot where hers was. Matches in the realm of death. Which one was the realm of death? It's one of these two. This one. Alright, well, I guess this is going to be a good long video. It was this way, right? Every time I try and go down there, and I know I'm not supposed to. Yeah, it wasn't here. Okay. Alright, well, I guess I gotta go do that, which I guess makes sense. I mean, it doesn't, because I didn't know what was through the door. I honestly thought it was just gonna lead me to an ending, but it didn't, so, whoops. Stupid walkthrough. You know, I wouldn't have to use a walkthrough if the game didn't have overly complicated, stupid ways to get all the right ending. Someone's there. Once there was a painter. He was known as the mad genius Rinzo Usui. You know my grandpa? No, wait, Michelle. It looks like maybe she isn't aware of us. You know, just like the last time. Rinzo had a wife, but he also had a relationship with a servant. With his wife, he had a child, Shinji. With the servant, he had a child, Tamaki. Rinzo's two children, both born of different mothers. Tamaki was the illegitimate child of an affair, but because Shinji showed no interest in art, Rinzo's affection was often directed at Tamaki, who did have an interest in the arts. Tamaki learned art from Rinzo, and given deep love, grew in the shadow of the Usui family. These irregular days couldn't last. When Tamaki turned 12, Rinzo's wife learned of her existence. Oh, okay, so it was existence, okay. Alright. Rinzo divorced his wife, gave Tamaki and her mother the same love as ever. Thus far, no tragedy had occurred. But when Tamaki turned 18, Rinzo made an unforgivable mistake. He made liaison? What? A liaison? I don't... Okay. His own daughter had impregnated her. Tamaki was deeply wounded and feared Rinzo and her mother. She fled from him. But the child she bore had done no wrong, so she decided to birth the child of her father. Oh, okay. So Tamaki had a daughter. Daughter between parent and child. Tamaki thought she couldn't live a normal, happy life, but luckily 2 years later she had a proper marriage. Safely having a son with her husband, Tamaki began to get back on her feet. However, she never fully did. The mental wounds Tamaki had suffered went even deeper than she imagined. When her now grown daughter with Rinzo began doing art in school, Tamaki's old wounds ached. It gave her flashbacks of Rinzo, of that fear she had of him. Tamaki struggled to give her daughter effect. I saw something flash off the game. Took all she had not to take out negative emotions on her. Tamaki's mind quickly crumbled under the weight. And one day, Tamaki killed her daughter. Tamaki fell to pieces. She came to feel animosity not only towards Rinzo, but all the Usuis. Unable to see any hope ahead, she fell upon the despair behind. I think I read that last part a little wrong. Rinzo died of natural causes a few years later, and while she had the right to his inheritance, she refused to take it. She wouldn't even let it go to the eldest son, Shinji. Then at last, Tamaki, who had kept living despite having broken long ago, met her end. When she learned the son she had with her daughter was becoming friends with Shinji's daughter. You mean... Tamaki tried to... Tamaki tried to take out Shinji's daughter, but the Usui dared come near her pure son. When she drove madly down the road to kill her, she ran over her own son by mistake. Tamaki realized that this was the end. So she took her own life to escape the despair. No way, that's so messed up. That woman's soul is now bound here. Unlike the other souls, the world is forcing her to be here. Tamaki's soul is now bound in death, so that she can't escape but must face the facts. This is surely my punishment. I've gone on for a while. I can't see or hear you, but I know you're there. I don't know who you are, but go now. Let's go, Mishiro. We shouldn't stay here any longer. Alright, well, that's what I was supposed to do. Now I go back. Now I talk to them, I guess. Okay. Didn't say anything about, like, I thought it would just bring me to a ending. Should we return to the usual place? With Tamaki's story, I've realized something. You tell who got his memories back, too. Well, it feels like everything's approaching a singular end, so I think. Alright. Yep, this is most certainly long. Good thing I didn't keep going last time. Jeez. Alright, well, they're both standing here. You think you can open this big door? I had no trouble with the one in the back of that realm. Sure, you can open it if you put your mind to it. Whoops. Walked too far. The same show. Do you think you can open this door? You open the other one, right? I'm sure this one will open for you, too. There we go. So it did open. Now the next path for you to take is clear. You just ended up saving our butts this whole time, huh, Michelle? Without you, I doubt we would have found any mirrors. You have the right to know what I know. In fact, I want you to know. I need to talk to you. I know a thing or two about your parents. I need to tell you some things, too. About who I am and why I'm here, and about Tamaki's daughter. What? Who's this? Get out. Stop, don't meddle anymore. Give back my world. Ah! Okay. I'll run you two through the door. And then she leaves first without waiting to see if they're gonna come. This music. This music's from the escape at the end of one of the Corpse Party games. Oh, is it chasing us? We'll talk later, just run somewhere. I don't know where I'm running. I don't know where I'm running to. Oh boy. I guess I'm going in here. Oh, that's it. Okay, that was easy. That was really easy. Don't make a guy going on 30 run for it. I'm gonna die. I thought you were gonna tell me something. Looks like we've gotten away from now. Oh, okay. I guess I'll listen to them both. Okay, let's get started after I take a drink. Ooh, that's better. Okay, let's get started. Are we safe here? Okay. I don't sense her chasing anymore. What in the world was that? I'm about to explain that. I know who that is. Say what? I'm Mizuho Hanasaki, a middle schooler who committed suicide at 15 at Mirror Lake. The reason I killed myself was, to put it bluntly, to meet a girl I loved. Someone had killed her at Mirror Lake. It made me extremely sad. So I read all these books on black magic and killed myself to go to the afterlife. I died at the same place exactly a year later and said it would work. I think it's a different afterlife than what the book meant, but ultimately I came to this world. But it seems there was something to be gained here. The girl, she always said she was someone who shouldn't have existed. I always found it weird and wondered why it was. But I found out now. She was born between a girl and her father, between Tamaki Hinohara and Rinzo Usui. Her very birth was taboo. That shadow is Utsuro Hinohara, even as she is, and can tell clearly. Even as she is. Because my wish was to meet Tsuro one more time. Tsuro Hinohara. That's Ayato's. But to look the way she does now, I wonder what the story is there. But I can't go away just yet. I need to talk to Tsuro more directly, or my wish won't be considered granted. That voice. Let's get moving, we can't have a chat now, let's run. No, I gotta talk to you. No, I gotta talk to you still. What? Did we run? What was that big black screen for? Alright. Oh, wow, she just bolted. That was... Jeez. Okay, hold on. Okay, now I can run up and diagonally in every direction. That's nice, okay. That'll help. Alright, well, she looks like she got tangled up on the air. Oh, well, so did I. Poop. I was gonna try and juke around when she went up the other stairs, but she didn't. Stupid erratic movement. I don't know, the location is just question mark. Yeah, it looks like somebody forgot to finish this area. Alrighty. She's really stubborn, isn't she? If it were me, I'd have thrown the towel after all that chasing. Hold on. She going to rest a little. Okay. Maybe she would have more to say. Alright. Alright, got it. Let's begin. Did we outrun her? It seems so. I don't think she's giving chase. I think the goal is close by. I don't know when will be up ahead, so I just want to get this out. Otaru Sengoku, younger brother of Chika Usui, Michiro's mother, and subordinate to her dad, Shinji Usui. Okay. Knew about you a while back from a New Year's card Sis sent me. To be honest, I found you cute. Not exactly a romantic thing, of course. I was captivated by your latent beauty, I suppose. Every single time we talk to him, he says the same thing. But when I asked my boss about you, I learned you'd been glum and moping as of late. And I know why. You injured someone in middle school, and Sis kept you shackled ever since. That's right. My boss invited me over to your house, and I was honestly pumped to try and help you. Made me sad to imagine such a beautiful girl moping around. He says without a second of hesitation. No poking fun now, it's the end. But I died before it happened. We got caught in a fire in a building at work. A fire. Yes, I was with your father. After that, well, it even kind of surprised me. Partly by will, I became a soul and flew around where you were, apparently. So for the year or so between my death and yours, my spirit was sort of haunting you. No. Oh, but I was hardly even conscious of anything. I just vaguely know what's happened. For you see, ever since I saw your photo, I've considered you someone beautiful and worth protecting. Okay. So even through death, I had the wish of getting to talk to you at least once. So that was your wish. So it was, thus it's been granted. By following you, I wound up in this world, and in this world, my unrealized wish came true. In fact, the moment I became aware of my wish, I felt I could free myself of this world any time. So you're going? Well, I come this far, I'd like to see out your story to the end. Shiro, the harsher harsh circumstances you've had and the fact that you're dead now. I don't feel like it's irrelevant to me. I can't say don't blame your parents. But I just want you to know I can't force you to understand or sympathize, but just know. Your father worried over and regretted how he was spending less time with you. He wasn't just weighing you and the inheritance on a scale. Your mother was working with your father to obtain proof that the Yusui fortune belonged to them. Maybe she failed to control her strength properly. Maybe she wasn't calm, but she had no ill will, I'm sure. I'm sure after the boss and I died, she endured the sorrow of losing a husband, brother, and fought for her family. Your father and mother might have been clumsy, but they weren't cold-blooded. I just want you to know that. It's probably too late to say now, though. Let's go on ahead. This is a door you're able to open. I'm sure there's something important to you here. If you're telling me that, then where should my wish to erase my existence go? Alright. Duty's been done, the rest is in your hands, and you're... Is Chilo chasing you, Michiro? Why in the world should you do that? You guys say something different every time? No? Okay. Open the large door I just saved. Let's go. Okay, I think they're using this music a bit too much. I'm not saying it's bad, they're just kind of, it's kind of going a bit too much. Mayato, why are you here? So this yeah, we're gonna get all this same conversation again, but I have to go slow because you never know, it might change. All the actors are here. Actors. What? This mirror world revolves around you, Michiro. You hold dominion over it. Once the deceased girl was, I wish my life had never existed. It was a very strong wish, and to fulfill it, this mirror world was created, and it was made solely to realize her wish. Her souls were just extra drawn into it. She should have granted her wish in this world she made, but she wasn't able to fulfill it because she broke before she could. Just as she created this world, she lost everything, including her memories and her wish. So not knowing her purpose or who she was, she wandered this world and fell apart. That's in the past. Now, a concluded tale, unable to achieve its goal. The world no longer existed, sucking in souls who died near the lake with strong wishes. And that was Tsugo Hinohara. Yeah, she wanders this world even now. Sister. Several years later, a girl threw herself into the lake. Amazingly, she had the same wish as the world's creator, so that this world could complete its duty. It chose a new soul to control it. And so, since you carried the same wish, you became the new ruler, usurping the originator. The wish the world sought to grant stayed the same, only the person in the center of it was replaced. It was made the ruler of this world. The extra riffraff who feel jealousy towards you still see the broken originator of the perfect flora, and maybe broken though she may be, she's personally gotten in your way at times. Even so, you successfully broke all the mirrors, even without wasting weeks or months being lost. You shattered and erased all remnants of you in the form mirror of your past. Having recorded all your actions, I can attest to that. But it's not over just yet. This boy's soul is absolutely necessary for total erasure of your life, because he's simply too significant to you. Without eradicating his soul, your life can't be nullified. So it was none other than you who unconsciously bound his soul to this world, such that you could kill him by your own hand. You tell me to kill him until it's a problem. You may feel guilty for a second, but after that, you'll have never existed. You're still suffering, huh? You're a sister after all. Even as a soul, you have her same wish. Okay. I think we're getting on track with new stuff. If you kill me, you'll be free from your pain, or after my death, your conflict will end. It's your world, you make the choice, alright? I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I've overcome a lot of obstacles coming here. Look back on my past and erased it. Is it really right to just make it so I never existed? Thinking back, it was a boring life. I wouldn't say it was entirely devoid of enjoyment. But if you ask whether I'd live the same life again, I'd probably refuse without a doubt. In fact, if I had to say I've come to hate it all, I wish my life had never even existed. And yet I've learned that my mom and dad gave their best efforts for me, clumsy as they were. And I know there's a person who valued me, going so far as to come to this world to encourage me. Can I make all of that something that never happened? That's not all. Seeing Yuzu and Utsuro, I had a thought. If Utsuro's life had never existed, what would become of Yuzu's feelings? Desperately turning to black magic, killing herself and wandering this world for years, all to finally realize our wish to meet her again, because what would become of that? I'll make the choice to grant that wish or not. But I want to see this out too. Because it's her same wish, and this is her world I inherited. If only in pieces, learning about Utsulo for the mirrors has fulfilled the mirror's purpose. Ayato and Yuzu are both here, and with these two, I'm sure we can get Utsulo's memory back. Indeed, maybe a little of it. Really, sister. Memory. Listen, Utsulo, you need to remember your birth, your death, and the one who loved you. Michiro spoke at length of the things she'd seen and heard in this world. Mother Tamaki, her father Linzo, the Hinohara family she lived with, Yuzu. She spoke as Utsulo's mirror, all that she knew. I see. I haven't felt this in a long time. Utsulo. Yuzu, you fool. I told you to forget about me if I died. Well, I couldn't. Is that you, sister? It is, Ayato, so even you ended up here. I didn't intend to hand the world over to you. I was even thinking of killing you to forcibly take back control. Even more so now that I've remembered my wish. I want to erase my mother, my true father, myself. But alas, I've become dead. It's a fact that if you hadn't been here, my mind would have stayed fragmented forever. Do as you like before I change my mind. My choice is... There it is, there's the other option. I won't do it, I can't do it anymore. Dad's secret distress, Mom's painful effort, even Taro's unusual concern for me. I can't just make it all be gone. And that's not all. For every mirror I broke, I'll vanish from the lives of the people I knew. I'll also vanish from Ayato's world. But then what did Ayato die for? What did Tamaki step on the accelerator for? If it were just me, then fine, but to control the feelings of the people around me, I have no right. That's not my wish anymore. Are you really sure about that? Whatever you think, whatever you know, won't actually change anything. Are you still giving up your wish? I am. I see. I, the mirror world, accept abandoning the wish. Its reason for being ends here. Huh? This world can vanish when the ruler's wish is granted, or they abandon it with clear intent. It won't be up in the air like with Utsulo. So will everyone here vanish? Except for you, Michiro. To get straight to the point, you're not dead yet. Huh? Your soul has left your body, of course, but your body isn't actually dead. You drowned yourself, but as it happens, a passerby found you. They called in right away, and though unconscious, you were saved. It was a failed attempt. Michio, when your soul leaves here, it'll be forced back into your body. But what you've done in this world won't be written off. Memories you erased by breaking the mirrors won't come back to you when you return to life. You didn't actually carry out your wish, so the actual past isn't gone, but the memories of it are. Maybe you'll remember talking with me a bit, but things like meeting me at the lake. Are you still prepared to leave this place? Interesting. Can you live in a world you've given up on living in once before? I'll live, because I'm not dead yet. I don't want to just throw away the life you protected, Ayato. And by discarding the wish I inherited from Utsugo, I think it'll honor Yuzu's feelings. I see. That's a relief then. I absolutely can't understand my sister's wish, but you've made the choice for her. Might sound sort of trite, but I want you to live my sister's share. I want you to prove that giving up that wish was the right thing to do. Smile for my sister. That's my dream too. I'll try my best. There are people who value you. There are people who'd be sad about your death. Maybe a bit warped, admittedly, but I'm one of them. The world's not that much of a disappointment, you see? So I've done my best to encourage you. You're really something, you know? You really picked yourself back up. You went and learned not only your own wish, but mine, Yuzu's and Utsulo's. And you know what someone said in one of the earlier videos? That I didn't have to go do their stories, that I could just finish the game normally. Yeah, well, guess what? The normal ending sucks. This is actually good. Well, Taru won't say much much more, trying to get along with Sis when you get back. Right, I'll try to face with her. Thank you, Mishiro. Because of you, I could get back my memories and my wish. I learned about Utsuro's birth and death, and got to talk with her once more. I'm satisfied now, I really am. Maybe returning to life won't mean happy things all the time, Mishiro. But I'm sure you can get up and walk again, since you've saved so many people here. Mishiro will even censor something at my grave. Think of it like saying hi. Okay, I'll be sure to find your grave. I lost from the moment I broke, I suppose. I won't pull any mischief. I can accept this result, though I can't say I'm entirely satisfied. Ayato, who adored me as a sister, and Yuzu, who needed me in her life. I'm glad for the fact that I could talk with the two of them one last time. Yet I'll fade away still resenting that man Rinzo, that woman Tamaki. Surely I can be forgiven for that. That's true. Sorry for taking over your world. It happens. Sheesh, 7 years and it ends like this. As long as the ruler's satisfied, I suppose. Will Utsuro go to heaven too? I'm not sure about heaven or hell, but she'll be free from this world to go where she goes. That's good. I say ruler, but you're more of a usurper, technically. Sheila, once you get back and things settle down, you should visit my atelier. It's not complete, of course, but I want you to see the painting you modeled for someday. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little scared about how much I'll forget. Antivirus update successfully completed. Okay, I didn't know it was updating. I'm a little scared about how much I'll forget, but I won't lose my time in this world. I won't ever wish to erase the events to come. It's time to go. After that, I regained consciousness in a hospital bed. Apparently, I really had been saved, and my soul returned safely from the mirror world. My mother was there, looking at me in a way I felt she hadn't in years. Shio, you're awake? Thank goodness, oh thank goodness. If I had lost you too. I'm sorry, I drove you to do this, didn't I? My mother was shocked by my suicide attempt and apologized for her harsh discipline. My head felt very hazy. I only remembered that she was my mother, who became very strict at some point. It took a lot just to recognize that as real. And as I thought about it, fear and unease towards my mother came up from the gaps in my memory. But it's okay. Ryotaro told me about the pressure on the Usuis and how death had taxed my mother's mind. Now that I was able to accept that, it was easy to hold my mother's hand. My brain had suffered memory loss, and I could no longer remember many past events. I remembered Ayato was someone important to me, but I had no concrete memories of him. I distinctly remembered talking in the mirror world and felt considerable warmth from that alone. I clearly remembered Yuzu and Ryotaro too, and I probably only met them in the mirror world. Shirusui, is it? Hello, I'm Seiji Hinohara. A few days after I left the hospital, a man came to visit me. His last name sounded familiar. Could you be Ayato's? Yes, thank you for getting along with Ayato. Seiji Hinohara was Ayato's father, which meant he was the one who married Tamaki, and he was the father who Tsuro grew up with. Not sure if I should be saying this, but I'm really glad you regained consciousness. The driver who sped towards you and Ayato, she's no longer with us. Her body was found at Mirror Lake in a car that went up in flames. And Tamaki, his wife. But from Seiji's perspective, it would be impossible for me to know Tamaki. I felt it would be better to stay silent than to confuse him with unnecessary remarks. She was my wife. We met each other at school. She was a humble, art-loving, somewhat naive woman with a radiant smile. Her final sin came at the end of a long sorrow, but I won't ask you to forgive her. Still, if it's alright, could you visit Ayato's grave sometime? Of course. Not only Ayato, but Utsuro and Tamaki. Now, maybe I could offer them prayers. Well, that was louder than I thought it was going to be. Cracking my knuckles. Man, look at that beautiful painting. It feels very nostalgic. Look at Ayato's painting. I can't save anywhere. I can't even pause the game, actually. Look at the canvas. Not yet. Is there something else in here? I don't think there's anything else in here. Well, I guess. I don't know why it gives me the option if there's nothing else in there. Might sound sort of trite, but I want you to live my sister's share. That way you'd prove that giving up that wish was the right thing to do. A smile for my sister. That's my dream, too. So that was the name of the painting, alright. Alright, so. Oh look, she's smiling. It's not a dream anymore. Oh, we get a remix of the main theme. And by remix, I mean they put some bass in the background. Oh, never mind, there is a remix. Okay, well. Alright, well that was a good game. You know what the problem was? That you had to do all that stupid cryptic stuff to get the good ending. Imagine if I hadn't done that. Imagine if I just played the game and just ended it with the killing him. Ugh. It's not necessary to do all that stuff. You can just get the end normal. No, yeah, that stuff's necessary to get the game. Get it all finished. I never would have thought that the bears meant something. Well, was there any hint that the bears would do something? Because I remember the first bear that I really remember was the one in that room with the lever, and I pushed the lever and it didn't really do anything, and I never forgot that. I just didn't know what it was. I thought maybe something way later on would happen. Or if maybe it did something in that area that I just didn't really notice. Well, yeah, that was actually a really good game. I mean, I know last time I said that I was gonna do, I was gonna try and upload it earlier, but that didn't really end up happening. So, you know, sorry. And I don't know about my upload schedule. I want to keep doing things, it's just sometimes I just sit there and I'm like, I don't want to. But at the same time I do, because there's there's probably an epilogue, because there's probably 5, yep. Always wanted to go to one of her exhibitions. Sure enough, she carries the blood of the mad genius Rinzo Usui. I thought I saw the Rinzo touch too at first, but she's self-taught. It's totally different from Rinzo's art. I suppose so. How unusual in her 20s and climbing so high with her own style. She's not just riding off her ancestor. Rinzo was realistic, while she's more impressionist. That's true. I did feel Mirror World was too unusually abstract to be Rinzo's style. Seeing is believing. You can tell the unique mood in her art from a glance. True. Now I'm really excited to see it. Her most famous masterpiece of all, her fantasy to live in a dream within white canvas. Alright. And it's over. Don't even change the title screen. Ow! In case you didn't know, I'm very mobile when I talk. I always move my hand around, and that time I moved my hand too quickly and I hit the overhang on my computer desk. Well, that's all for that. I'm probably going to do another RPGmaker after. And if it turns out to have the same cryptic, stupid stuff that this one did that I'm using a walkthrough, because this game I would not have, if I didn't use that walkthrough, we wouldn't get it done. I wouldn't have even finished the game. So, thank you for watching. I don't know when the next one will be, man. Yeah, it's really good that I stopped last time when I did. Yeah, thank you for watching, all 5 of you. If you've watched all the way to here, I don't know why you would. But, bye-bye.